Okay, so this is how you will receive your DTF printer. It's ready to go. It's been modified. It comes with a white ink circulation system so that you don't have to shake your white ink. As you can see, the rollers have already been removed. Brand new print head, never been used. Comes with humidity sensor. And this printer also has a heat plate right here so that you can heat the ink as it's being printed. So the first thing that you'll need to do is plug in the USB cable and the power cable. This is your waste ink line. You can either put it into a bottle or you will also receive this little tray that attaches here, and you can just put the line like so, and these little pads will absorb all the waste ink. So I went ahead and connected the waste ink pads, and now we can turn the printer on. The second you turn the printer on, the white ink will start to mix and circulate. It will do that for a couple of seconds. All other colors are absolutely fine. It's the white ink that tends to cause a lot of problems when it separates and starts clogging up your print head. So it's a good idea to mix it every day. But you don't necessarily have to be here to do it. So one way of doing it is to keep the printer plugged in, but you put your mains into a smart plug and just set up a schedule so that your printer will turn on once a day for even just 1 minute to mix the ink, and you don't have to be doing it manually all the time. So from this side, as you can see, the heat plate is starting to heat up as well, and you can set the desired temperature like so, enter, and it will heat up to that temperature. Let's take a look inside. Okay, and this silver thing, this silver foil, is the heat plate, and it heats up this metal part. I can already feel it getting pretty hot. And when you attach the paper tray like so, because it's also metal, it will also heat up. The reason why we use this heat plate is because it allows you to start curing and drying the ink as it's being printed. This gives you a much thicker layer of ink because you can apply a lot more ink to the film before it starts running. This gives you a much more durable, much brighter end result. Okay, and on this side we have a humidity sensor, and the reason why you need to keep an eye on humidity is because when humidity is high, you can leave your printer sitting for even up to 2 weeks without doing anything, and it's going to be absolutely fine. I'm talking about humidity above 90%. When on the other hand, when humidity drops below 25%, your ink will start drying really quickly, so you'll need to maintain your printer every day or invest some money into a good humidifier. And on this side we have a standard set of buttons to turn the printer on, to clean the print head, and to bin the current print job. So let's go ahead and turn the printer on. The button will begin to flash, indicating that the printer is initializing. You can make sure that the print head can move smoothly. and you should get a solid green color. Okay, everything is functioning the way it's supposed to. The next step is to fill in the ink tanks and prime the dampers. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see me fill in the ink, but I'll show you how to prime the dampers. So I've poured the ink into the ink tanks, and now it's time to prime the dampers. This is very easy. You just take the damper out, use the syringe that comes with your printer, and suck the ink out. See? This blue ink is ready to go. And then repeat the process with all the other colors. Now that all the ink lines and dampers are nice and primed, it's time to clean the print head a couple of times by pressing this button. And the next step is to install the printer drivers that came on the USB stick with this printer. And you are pretty much ready to print using your favorite RIP software. Let's go ahead and clean the print head a couple of times. This usually takes a couple of minutes, and I'll repeat this process 2 or 3 times. And here's the final result.